Hello everyone, it's your boy Sav. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit of team building, and after we can use and test the team that we're gonna cook in this video. Well, it's been a little week since I posted the last vid, but I've been traveling. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, now I'm back ready to touch on the new DLC metagame that we have released. So yeah, if you're liking this type of content where we do team building and we then use the teams after on the high ladder or whatever, wherever I'm at the moment, then yeah, feel free to leave a like. You can subscribe too if you want to. Yeah, that's very appreciated. But yeah, because I was traveling, I didn't have the chance to really play actively and build a ton of teams, see what the meta game feels like. So yeah, we're gonna get into it right on. So I did have a little look on the new Pokemons. I did have a little look on the new sets that we can use and shit. Some new tools that, for example, electrify card with the Terras and the super whatever bullshit is move. But I don't know how good exactly everything is because I didn't play as much. So yeah, we're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna figure out exactly that in this video, and the next one's coming up. But I have an idea for my team. Since I don't know exactly like what is good and what isn't good, I want to build a team around the defensive core that can eat many hits in a few Pokemon. So for example, to give you an example, right? Let's say Tinglu. Tinglu, for example, has like very good natural stats in defense, HP, and the ability helps versus special attackers too. So I was thinking, okay, I want to build a defensive core, a balanced or maybe bulky offense team that has a defensive core that is able to like eat multiple hits in one Pokemon. So I'm not gonna have like a dedicated resist for everything. I'm just gonna slap like heavy defensive core and see how that's gonna go. So I was thinking something like this guy over here with Assault Vest and Flip there. I don't know how used Volt Absorb Pokemons are, but I know special attackers are gonna be, so I can just use something like this. Let me show you. Sure. Let's play it off. This is something that we used back in the previous metagame with Assault Vest Alomomola. And what it did is it allowed us. Should I do Calm or I should do Sassy? I feel, yeah, that's better. It allowed us to sponge a bunch of hits from, for example, like various different special attackers, Moth and Namorus, Goldigo, shit like that. It allowed us to hit a lot of hits and just flip it into something that is gonna revenge kill after, or miracle and beat them on our own. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do in this as well. I'm gonna go for a core with Alomomola and maybe Tinglu. Tinglu could work. I was thinking maybe Skarmory. Skarmory seems interesting. Get some spikes up, water resist. It's a little bit too ground weak though, isn't it? Not ground weak, electric weak. So how should we do it? So I want to see, because I don't know exactly what is gonna be good and what is. I'm assuming the Oxys offense is gonna be good, right? The Oxys offense has a spam and then Psycho Boost to prevent Great Tusk from spinning, right? Because we didn't get any good defoggers in this. Like we got garbage again, like Manibuzz, Corviknight. Scarlet doesn't have defog. Rapid Spin, we got this guy Excadrill, which is kind of interesting. Maybe on a Sun team with Titar, that I think would be good. I'm thinking Sun would be good with Walking Wake, and the new guy Gouging Fire. This thing seems broken, or the Raikou Paradox. What is it called? Raging Ball. So I want to have a resist for those things. So I'm thinking something like this would be good. Tinglu and Alomomola. I think that seems fair, right? Question is, how do we do it? I could even do a Ditto to revenge kill, like for example Dragon Dancing bullshit, or Unawares on somebody. Unaware, but like Dondozo seems good with it. Dondozo. So something like this. This goes very balanced though. I don't want it to be that balanced. I want it to be like bulky offense. So maybe I do Feast Step on Tinglu. Special defense on this guy. I have my hazards here. I definitely want to Ruination, which is the best move this Pokemon has. EQ and Whirlwind to prevent setup sweepers. I'm gonna do Impish Nature, obviously. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So with this, I can resist Cooking. I don't really resist, but I can set up. I can prevent like setup attempts from Cooking Fire, Cooking whatever, Cooking Fire. Yeah, Cooking. I don't know how you say it, but yeah. So I can maybe eat with this thing versus that, and then versus special attackers, I can use the Alomomola. They provide some decent resistance to that. Of course, I need to be resisting a bunch more, like for example, Freeze Strike from Kirem or Grass type attacks from Rillaboom and shit like that. So we're definitely gonna add a flank type in this, right? So yeah, we just gotta think. I feel we just gotta think a little bit. Alright. So let me see. Hazards are also a problem. So Cinderace would be kind of nice to prevent them, right? Like Cinderace to Core Change or Great Tusk to Spin. All that fun stuff. I could do like a Alomomola flip turn versus Goldego and then have a strong Great Tusk in the back to click attacks. I could do that. Provides with some good speed here. It's slower than Cooking Fire or whatever that shit is called, but then if I do Feast Death on this guy, is it worth going Great Tusk? It could be if I go Terra Ghost here to prevent opposing spin attempts and then go Hello Grass, maybe. Knockoff, because we like knockoff utility. Rapid Spin and Stealth Rock. But then I wouldn't be as offensive as I would like versus Goldego and shit. So maybe I can do like some HP and some attack and some, you know, shit like that. Just to keep it like a little bit threatening. So I could do a speed tier of what? Let's see. Great Tusk. I'm gonna freestyle this. I've never built something good in this. Like I built 1 or 2 teams from my phone because I didn't have the time, right? Not Cooking, whatever it is. I want to outspeed stuff. So let's say I go Adamant. I want to outspeed. I feel like I want to outspeed Roaring Moon. But what do I even do to Roaring Moon? Like I need Rapid Spin. I need Ice Spinner to touch that. So maybe that's not needed. I could do it like Terra Steel, Ice Spinner, Rapid Spin, and then actually do that shit. With a Terra Steel, I could definitely do that shit. Maybe even Heavy Duty Boots. So I can come in easily versus like defensive Goldego trying to Nasty Plot and shit. And I can calc versus Nasty Plot depending on how much damage Flip Turn does. So yeah, I kinda like that, I think. 152. 152 looks good. Alright. Something like this. We have the Terra Ghost here. I don't know what Terra I want on this. Like I have Player Up, but I could change that. Could easily change that into something else. Alright, we want some speed and damage. Absolutely. Absolutely. To be able to revenge kill the things that we said. I think Ditto would be good. I don't wanna like I'm using Flip Turn and shit for all the special attackers that I can get Ditto in to revenge kill them all. Like or even set up attempts like Cooking Fire or Calm Mind, Raging Ball, whatever that shit is called, or Darkrai. So I think I'll do a Scarf Ditto in this. Imposter, I think the 2 stats that you need is like, well, obviously HP, but there was a reason for one of those. It is what it is. I'll just do this and transform. There you go. Terra will decide in a bit because I don't know which one would be good. So we have now our revenge killing thing. Let's see, what else do we need? I do have hazard control now, so they're not gonna be able to just spam Haz versus me. I need a plan versus the Oxy Speed. If I do Ting Lu lead, right, I can click Earthquake on the Taunt twice. How much is that gonna do? Let's calc. Ting Lu versus the Oxy Speed. Not enough. Not enough. I do need quite a bit actually. Yeah, I do need quite a bit to be able to kill the Oxys in 2. Unless he's like special attack invested over HP, which I think wouldn't make much sense to be honest, but if it's that, good. I could use a dark type attack over Earthquake, but I think Earthquake's nice. I could use like a throw chop, and we'll think about that in a bit. To be fair, he would only be able to get either 2 screens, because he needs to taunt me, or 2 hazards, which is manageable I feel. Anyway, we'll think about that in a bit. What else? What does this guy do? Stamina. So more likely either a Soul Vest or some Iron Defense. Crap. Stealth Rocks is possible. T-Wave Utility is possible. I see. Gliscor is back in the game, so Ice Spin is gonna be useful for sure. I could do Gliscor over Tiglu, to be honest, now that I think of it. But Gliscor is not gonna be able to eat that well. It absorbs status, which I like, and I can U-turn if I want to get some momentum up. And Feastef does eat a lot of hits. But it's not a Ghost Resist. I don't need a Ghost Resist. So maybe we could do this guy. Gliscor. And we do EQ, Spikes, U-turn, and either Protect or Toxic. I think Protect is good. Maybe we can try this. Poison, Toxic Orb. Poison Heal. I think it should still be able to eat hits from Cooking Fire. And at the end of the day, I can U-turn into my Ditto and then cause problems to it. Now that I think of it, I either need Terra Fairy or Terra... because Fairy is gonna help versus Sucker Punch. It's also gonna help versus Dragon type attack versus Cooking Fire. But I maybe need something for its Earthquake. Blaze Skin is another issue, so maybe I could do Terra Flying, which resists both Close Combat and Earthquake. We'll think about this in a bit. You're gonna be signing because I like you, Shiny, and you're gonna be signing too because I like you, Shiny too. But you're gonna be Feastef for sure. 244 I think is the optimal speed. I don't know how much speed I need. Like, is there anything at that speed tier of 95 that is running like this speed? Either way, I think I'll do this until we get more knowledge about the tier and what we need to do. I could still do Terra Ghost on you though. Although Terra Ghost doesn't help me versus fighting, so that was weak too before. No, excuse me. With Team Glue, I mean, right? Here it doesn't help me because I resisted them anyway. So I could do something else that is useful versus those. We'll think about the Terra in a bit. So we have this guy. We have a Flip Turn versus Darkrai trying to Nasty Plot. I can go out into Alomomola and Flip Turn, and then I go D2 and transform and deal with it. I need a strong Pokemon that is very fast and is gonna cause damage. I could do Zamazenta. I could do Dragapult, which is nice and strong and reliable. Because I can revenge kill everything with Ditto, but Ditto, Scarf Ditto, trying to revenge kill stuff is not as strong as I would like, so I need a breaker that is strong and fast. Get the idea? Good. It's gonna work? We don't know. Are we gonna go with it? Yep. And Damorous looks good. I've seen it now. Oh, damn. Damn it. Accident. I've seen an Amorous with the new Terra Stellar. I'm not exactly sure what it does. I mean, I do, but I don't know if it's actually gonna be useful. So I've seen that, but I don't think we need it. We need to do this route. It could replace Ditto if I want that, but I like Ditto. With Ditto, we're gonna get to know the tier a little bit better because we're gonna copy the sets and say, okay, this guy's using AV on this guy. So yeah, I like Ditto here as a first idea. Greninja got Sludge Bomb, which is interesting. I would like an Arrow Violent speed tier. This new Pokemon is so nice. Not this. I mean this too. Boulder. This Boulder guy. That's one Pokemon I wanna revenge skill with Madito, so this guy is gonna help a lot. You turn into it. Yeah, I like that. I don't resist rock, so that's one issue. But I have Great Tusk as well, and my core should be able to eat that guy. That guy's hit. A bunch of new threats, man, a bunch of new threats. So I think we're gonna go with the Dragapult that I said before. I think Pool is gonna be nice. Yeah, nice little specs, Infiltrator, Draco Shadowball, Fire Blast, because I'm all about that power. I don't want to use flamethrower shit. I could do Modest, but I think I want to do Timmy. Terra Dragon seems alright, but I'll see. Maybe Terra Ghost is better. So I have a nice resist. I don't have a nice fairy resist. Like, I need a steel type last, and I don't think it would be wise to go golden with this without a dark resist. So I definitely need a steel type. Would it be worth changing Great Tusk for an Excadrill as my spinner? I don't know. What does Excadrill get? Do you get Ice Spinner? You do not. So it would be EQ, Iron Head for the fairies, a Rapid Spin, and Stealth Rock with heavy duty boots and Mold Breaker. To be honest, it's not bad. Like, it's a Dragon Electric resist, but that would replace Great Tusk, and Great Tusk provides knockoff utility for a hazard stack team. And it can also revenge skill physical setups. Or revenge skill, prevent them from sweeping me, right? Dragonite, Googie Fire and shit. Excadrill is not gonna be able to do that. But it's a lot better versus fairies. Not really. Now that I think of it. Not really. Earth Power for my Namorus, Close Combat for the other bullshit. Not really. Now that I think of it. So we're gonna have to do another Steel type. Heatran does seem good. This Iron Crown shit, I have no idea what it does. Let's see. So it has these stats. Team 3, 24. Okay, you can use Boost Energy. And then we have Expanding Force, which is interesting. Agility setup, Calm Mind, Double Dance. Okay. Store Power, so maybe a Double Dance at Psychic Noise. For 2 turns, the target is prevented from healing. Interesting, so defensive Pokemon cannot heal. Alright, it gets Volt Switch, which is nice. Physical sets with 72 don't seem very good. Iron Defense is interesting. Wait. Are we cooking? What is this, bro? This guy gets it. This guy gets it all. I'ma slap a weakness policy too and use it on offense. Nah, in bulky offense that we're doing balanced bulky offense, it wouldn't work quite well. But this is interesting. He tries, the move does not check accuracy. Really good, actually. Nice. Nice and reliable. But this Pokemon doesn't seem great. And we want something great. That is a Steel type. Heatran looks good. King Gambit looks good. Registeel is not bad. What will work in this? It's gonna be my Fairy Resist. Not that I need it, like I have Lomomola. But I don't want to rely on Lomomola unless I do Terra Poison to absorb. Oh yeah. We do this color and Terra Poison. Exactly, yeah. Perfect. Now this is matching. And this can smooth a little bit the fairies clicking like Terra Fairy Moonblast versus me. Absorb these spikes for my team, which is quite useful. I still need it still by the way. What else do we need to check? Dragapult, I have these two guys into this, so I like that. Not incredible, but not the worst. I could do King Gambit. Water Resist. Kyurem Resist. I need something for Kyurem. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a Steel type. Manaphy looks a little bit threatening, but I can copy a +3 Manaphy with this guy. As I flip them with my Alomomola, I Terra Poison the Energy Ball in emergency, or even Revenge Skill with the pool, so I'm not weak to it, I feel. We have the Spin. So what Steel type should we go? This is where streaming is nice. You could give me an idea, I would be like, god damn this is ass, or oh, god damn this sounds good. But yeah, in the recording like this, I cannot do that exactly. So yeah, hopefully we'll get on some streaming action sometime in the future. Streaming would be cool to interact with you guys, especially when doing team building. So yeah, Iron Crown does not sound great. Oh, it doesn't sound bad either. She-Chan is not bad. King Gambit maybe. King Gambit is nice and reliable. Like, I know what he does. We all know what a King Gambit does. I don't see anyone else that I'm really tempted to use. I guess we could try for... because it's the first time we see this guy, right? I guess we could try this thing. But I don't know... it's called Tachyon? Tachyon? I don't know. Tachyon Kara, sure. And what else would we do? So this is still type attack, right? I need a Psyshock. Or the Psychic Noise thing. I guess we can try that. Psychic Noise. Sure, buddy. Focus Blast and Calm Mind. Like, is that the set? Is that gonna accomplish anything? I don't know. It doesn't look impressive. And the speeder is not impressive either. But I guess we can try it. What terror would we run on this crap? I guess it can prevent healing, so maybe breaking with this will be alright. You get Future Sight. You get Future Sight. Let's do one cool set. Future Sight. Volt Switch. Forget about Focus Blast. We're gonna do Heavy Duty Boots. Or Drive, sure. And the last move. Ooh, Terrafire, Calm Mind actually sounds quite appealing. Now that I think about it. Alright, I changed my mind again. So we're gonna do the Psychic Noise. Shit. Terra Blast. And Calm Mind. I'm gonna run it with Heavy Duty Boots again because I'm gonna do Terrafire. So Terrafire, I'm gonna be a fire type, so I wanna have my boots up. Then we'll do this. I think it's gonna be ass, but I'm down to try it. Let's decide on these. Fairy, I think is gonna be nice for Outrage Cooking Fire. What is this? I'm gonna get copyrighted by this. Let me. And now we have ads too. Come on. There you go. I don't like this one. Perfect. Alright. Nice and chill music in the back. So Terra Poison on this, Terra Fire on this, Terra Dragon we said is alright. I think it is alright. Oh my god, this speeder is so ass. Terra, what's on you? What Terra would work well on this guy? Grass maybe? Terra Steel, possibly. I think Terra Steel sounds good with Yellow Momola. But after Terra Steel on this. What about Terra Dragon? Because this helps me versus Kirin, right? I could also just do a nice little plain Terra Water. But then, no. Terra Dragon. I'm officially a bit better as Terra Water. And then you, I either do Flying or Fairy. I'll leave Fairy, and we're gonna try the team. And we'll see how it does. I'm freestyling a little bit. Not exactly sure how the ideas that I had actually gonna go, but it's my first team, so slowly the more teams I will build, the better they're gonna be. But yeah, we gotta test this and see how it does.